This module discusses human resources management. We've developed comprehensive slides, but in this video we will be highlighting key points. So we encourage you to pause as you go or to download the slides to review in detail. What is human resources management? HRM, short for Human Resources Management, is an internal function within an organization with the purpose of maximizing employee performance to reach a company's strategic goals. The HR department is primarily concerned with managing people within organizations while keeping in line with the policies and systems of their organizations. HR helps ensure that small businesses have the right number of employees to meet customer demand and run business operations smoothly. It analyzes the impact of internal and external changes with respect to the environment, as well as the need for new sets of skills and experiences for venturing into a new market, dealing with competition, or adjusting to changing economic pressures. What are the challenges and the objectives of an HR strategy? According to a study conducted by the Society for Human Resource Management, here are some of the challenges that HR managers are most likely to face within the span of 10 years. Almost 59% feel that retaining and rewarding top employees is a major issue, while 52% think that developing the next generation of leaders is a tough challenge. Lastly, 36% feel that creating a work-friendly environment attracts the best and most talented employees. What are the key challenges of HR in small and medium-sized enterprises? In order to retain top talent and reward them generously, it is important to provide employees with work flexibility. Gone are the days when work-from-home days used to be the goof-off days. You can now carefully monitor the performance of employees or at least offer flexible office hours to facilitate top talent and satisfy both the employees and the employer. SMEs have the opportunity to create a work-friendly, easygoing environment with an open culture so the employees can relax and focus on their work. HR managers working in such small-scale companies can easily resolve workplace problems by having one-on-one interactions with the employees and share valuable information. Every employee wants to go far in their professional career, and a company with few top positions cannot offer as many promotions as a big corporation would. In such a situation, HR managers can move employees laterally to enrich their work experience with the chance to learn new skills, job share, or cross-train. What are the key objectives of human resources in small and medium-sized enterprises? It's to develop a competency model, define organizational dimensions, define the role of mission, values, and vision, perform workforce analysis, and evaluate the implemented strategy. To build human resource strategies for enterprises, the first step is to organize. The best way to make sure that your employees are fully informed about what to do and what not to do is to come up with an employee handbook that's easy to understand, consistent in tone and viewpoint throughout. Some of the most important key points you must incorporate into the employee handbook include a code of conduct and the organization's policy and protocols, and more. The second step is to motivate. Sometimes finding competent employees and highly talented workers is not an issue, but making them stay and work at your company is a daunting task that baffles many entrepreneurs. Here's what you need to do to attract and retain talent in your firm effectively. This includes recognizing employee contributions in public and in private, acknowledging your team members as unique and notable humans with unique sets of skills, and more. The third step is to retain. Offering a paid vacation to your staff members will cost you much less than the hefty amounts you will lose if the employee turnover rate is high. Consider personalizing the work environment using innovative and creative methods in order to make your staff members want to work for you and for you only. For instance, pet-friendly Fridays and work-from-home Wednesdays seem like a great plan to set up a friendly and warm environment where your employees will like working. If you're not entirely sure what your employees would like, ask them to give you valuable feedback and then come up with new ideas. When it comes to retaining employees, remember that an HR strategy implemented unilaterally from above will not make a difference as much as one created by a team and implemented over time through appreciation and mutual respect. There are 5 top HR strategies that are especially relevant for social enterprises working with minorities or vulnerable groups, so we really encourage that you go back over these important points. These strategies include improving employee satisfaction, constructing fair and equitable compensation strategies, designing effective training and development programs, including mentoring, and implementing legal employment practices, as well as picking what is right for your business with planning and forethought. HR needs to focus mainly on the redundancy and recruitment of employees for social enterprises. In this tough economic environment of competition, it becomes vital for HR managers to set clear goals and expectations for their employees and provide them with appropriate feedback. Hence, there is a need for employee involvement in a creative appraisal system to be introduced by the HR department. Some of the innovative HR strategies to tackle turbulent situations very specific to social enterprises are mentioned below: knowledge management, recruitment, retention, motivation, job security, empowerment, employee engagement, workforce diversity. As a social enterprise often working with vulnerable groups, we have tips for social inclusion. Provide transportation to work for employees with disabilities. Try to avoid targeting vulnerable groups in personnel reductions. Include minorities in monthly meetings where the goal is to identify problems at all levels and to find the solution together. Secure a safe and adequately equipped working environment, incorporating physical and mental well-being. Have a higher dose of consideration and understanding for absentee single parents. Eliminate discrimination in employee practices and offer equal opportunities to women, workers with disabilities, and other vulnerable groups, such as young or older workers. Ensure that a grievance procedure and system exists in response to situations involving discrimination and harassment allegations. Provide a reasonable and reliable living wage and fair remuneration for employees. What are the most significant issues? Employment and employee relations, equal opportunities, HR management, communication with employees, conditions of work and social protection, that is, pay and benefits, workplace climate, health and safety at work, such as with policies and trainings, human development and specialized individual trainings in the workplace, and work-life balance. But what are the benefits to your business? Staff retention, motivated staff, being an employer of choice, reduced accidents and risks, and better productivity, as well as a reliable profit.